I'll be giving you guys the best TVs you can buy right now in spring 2023. So smack a like on this video, subscribe, and join the journey, and let's just dive right into it. So if you're somebody who wants the best for PC gaming, TV watching, just a general all-around solid performer, you're going to want to start with the Samsung S95B. This is still the best TV on the market right now. It's currently playing on the screen, and it just looks absolutely incredible. Now, currently you can get this very same 55-inch that I have right now for $1,270. It's a really great deal, and I highly advise you run to do so before you run out. Now, Samsung had some issues with firmware, making it worse, but frankly, even compared to pretty much everything else on the market, current market right now, that still beats out all the other competitors. So don't worry about that too much if that's pretty much the only choice that you have. Now, of course, they're coming out with newer models this year, but we're talking about you can't wait, you want a TV right now, then these are the options you have to work with. Next, I would recommend the Hisense U8H. That television is incredible, and it goes all the way up to 75 inches, and you can get a good deal on that as well. I think it was like $1,500 after taxes or something like that. So again, you're not too far past a reasonable price point for something even as high up as 75 inches. And the picture quality is absolutely breathtaking, especially on the 55 and 65. In terms of budget options, right? You don't want to break the bank. The TCL S546 is a little bit of an older model at this point, but you can still find it circulating around online on Amazon. And I think that would be a better option for a lot of the people who are maybe more reserved on spending a ton of money. Now, if price is obviously of no concern to you and you don't really care one way or another, then buy the Samsung S95C, and then you'll be equipped with the latest tech. The Quantum Dot OLED is guaranteed to surprise you and look amazing. I haven't even seen it, and I already know as much because I know what Quantum Dot OLEDs look like, having one in front of me right now with the Samsung S95B. Imagining that it's anything remotely close to what the S95B is, which it is, then you'll be in the same ballpark. And currently, right now, the only one that they have is 77 inches. So I'm personally waiting for them to go down to like 55 and 65 inches so I can get it in for review and things like that. But you don't have to wait for that if you just want a larger screen size. Also, if you're somebody who is like maybe leaning more towards Sony in terms of televisions, then you might want to look at the Sony A80J and A90J. They are seeing incredible sales as of late because pretty much everybody's focused on the brand new stuff. But that means the old stuff is just sitting there, and manufacturers and retailers are getting desperate to sell and move these products. So you want to start targeting those OLEDs because that's going to be where the deal is going to happen. Also, if you can find a C1, crazy sales happening on the C1 as well. Not that the C2 doesn't have good deals as well. They're also seeing incredible sales, but honestly speaking across the board, it's just better for you in general if you try to buy something that's maybe a little bit older at this point because you can walk away with a better deal if value and price is what you're caring for. In terms of like TVs to avoid right now, the Samsung S95C ranks at the absolute top of my list. I just did not see any kind of improvement. So if you're somebody who wants a Samsung QLED, then you would have pretty much no choice but to go for last year's model with the QN90B. And I think, while not great, it definitely is not as bad as what they did this year. In terms of overall just general, I want a smaller television like maybe a 42-inch or 48-inch, I would then start looking at something like the C2. Again, the C2 is on a pretty good sale, and pretty much any LG OLED, if I'm being honest with you. Now, if you're somebody that wanted more of a budget-end television, but you wanted it in a smaller size, then I would look at then maybe the Samsung QN60 series televisions, because then that's pretty much your only other avenue outside of, like, I don't know, maybe trying to find something at like Walmart or something that's in that price or in that size range. But for the most part, these are the best TVs you can buy right now. I mean, yes, if you want like a gallery TV for wall mounting purposes, you can go for the G2. That's the best wall mountable TV right now. You won't find one that is going to be slimmer and made more for that purpose. I wouldn't go the frame over the G2 if that was something that you were up on the fence for. So hopefully that helps you in that regard there. And if you have questions about any particular models or items or things like that that you're just not sure about comparatively to something else, give me a holler down below and I'll help you out the best I can. Thanks so much for watching the #1 brand in honesty, and until the next video, I'll see you guys later.